Also joining us now is renowned classical dancer and former Member of Parliament, Sonal Mansingh. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us on NDTV. How do you see what many call a cultural revival under Narendra Modi in the last 11 years? Some say that it is a civilisational reset because there are multiple things happening at the same time, from reviving pilgrimage spots to bringing back antiquities. How do you see all of this?
Both. I think the new civilizational reset, in the sense that the awareness has been sharpened, and people are now curious to know more about our culture, our traditions, our ideas, our concepts. Also because, nothing is being taken for granted as it used to be. So, for example, the yoga was taken for granted, that people do it as and when there are institutions, there are gurus, there are teachers available. But ever since 2015, June 21st, when the PM took it to the UN and 192 countries supported the idea of having International Day of Yoga, that being the longest day in the year, it was amazing how the resolution was passed, and now since then, year after year, it's its 10th year. Enthusiastically, people from every walk of life, even religion, are proceeding with yoga. And the reports have been so wonderful, so positive. So like that, there are any number of schemes and concepts that have been put into practice. Let us take the very recent inclusion of Bharatanatyam Shastra. We artists, we performing artists swear by it now. And it is a compendium, the like of which is not found anywhere in the world, not even in ancient Greece.
Right.
So the inclusion of Bharatanatyam Shastra and Shri Bhagavad Gita in the UNESCO's World Heritage. Before that also, I think in the last 11 years, the wake-up call had come when India had been lagging behind in this respect, and even smaller, very small countries were there giving their long lists of things to be included, whereas India sometimes forgot, or sometimes they sent one or two. Now, year after year after year, so like that. Then I must tell you about the return of the Indian artifacts. I believe from USA alone, I believe 600 plus artifacts in the last 10, 11 years have been brought back. I would say the value could be more than $10,000 million. I mean, actually you can't count it in dollars,
right.
But still, sorry, you were saying something.
Right. Ms. Mansingh, also, my second question to you, and also the last one, when the Prime Minister talks about Indian culture in ways that common people can relate to it, when he visits temples, respects traditions, we've seen him go to Mahakumbh, he has built a statue of Adi Shankaracharya, he has made Ram Temple so central to his cultural approach. How does this also amplify the government's position or even the society's approach to its own culture and traditions?
Yeah, very, very good question. See, seeing is believing, isn't it? So people who just spout words. But here you have a Prime Minister whom we say, who walks the talk. So taking a dubki in the Prayagraj, Triveni Sangam, going to Kedarnath and sitting in meditation, getting the Kashi Vishwanath corridor created from those very narrow streets and all that, the cleanup and also the beautiful vista. Now even Ujjain, for that matter. Many, many things that have come about after he has come. That even the Namami Gange project.
Right.
Yeah, we know that Gangaji is very sacred for us because she is not an ordinary river. No river is ordinary for that matter. They are called Lokamata. They are mother of every civilization, has been a river. But Ganga is very, very special, and she descends from high above. There's a whole kind of symbolism to that story, that legend. So Ganga, Namami Gange, that we have to worship our rivers, whether it's Yamuna or it's hidden Saraswati or whether it's Kaveri, Krishna. The importance of water, flowing water, and Gam Gacchati iti Ganga. Every river, every stream, every jharna is Ganga.
Right.
Now that kind of awareness, it was there, Ganga mein nahane jana hai, Haridwar jana hai, yahan jana hai, Rishikesh jana. But, that I repeat, again and again I repeat to people also, that tickling the awareness of the largest number of people on earth in one nation. Now that is something fantastic.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Mansingh, for joining us. There's clearly global recognition of our traditions, our ideas, our concepts, and like you clearly said, it also helps to have a Prime Minister leading from the front. There is, of course, pride on that culture that nourished us. Thank you so much for joining us with your time.